Wagwan. Indeed, it's all about love.
One by one, we are marching as Zion. Two by two, hearts strong like a lion. Unified one, pride, that's how the thing set. Togetherness a great, so let's not forget how good it feels to know your sister love you. How reassuring to know your brother got you. Stress is in your mind, and so is this recession. War would have end if love was an obsession. Rise up, keep your head up. Live love and live up. Be strong, keep holding on.
A little better, right?
Stand up for your rights. Live love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. Live, love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. The story is told of a single mother who said if she could do it again, she wouldn't bother. But yet she put that child above her ladder and would do anything for that child and her mother. Yeah. This same story to single father applied. The same strength within him life. The knowledge and the reassurance of the fact. You know when you really know how good it feels to know your sister love you. How reassuring to know your brother got you. Stress is in your mind and so is this recession. War would have end if love was an obsession. One by one we are marching as Zion. Two by two hearts strong like a lion. Unified one pride that's all the team set. Togetherness agreed, so let's not forget. Live, love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on.
Okay, so we got sound check. Sound check is checking. Good morning. Let me just go ahead and switch up the clubhouse title real quick. Come on. Spring equinox. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good morning. Gratitude for your patience as I do my due diligence. See, as I anchor love today on this beautiful, I just said Mercury Day on Clubhouse. Hold on. Is there some kind of communication that needs to happen? Because I definitely just put Mercury Day right here and I'm editing it right now. As soon as I said it out my mouth, it just did not resonate as correct. Mercury retrograde must be speaking loudly today, but we're not gonna watch too much of the fear-mongering part of the retrograde, okay? Good morning to everybody anchoring love with me right now. It's an honor to serve, and it is spring equinox. Happy spring equinox. I just want to invite you, before I even get into this, to join us for our booty yoga session as a part of our divine feminine activation for the spring equinox, happening right after this. literally right after this. So if you want to flow into the spring equinox divine feminine activation booty yoga session with me, check out my bio for my contact information and hit me up for the private link, okay? It's quite an honor to serve today. And as you can see, I had a very busy day if the affirmations from yesterday are still here. So as we close out the old and bring in the new with the spring equinox energy and what have you, I just want to let you know, yes, it's a little cold in Miami. That's why I got my fur on. But remember, the morning show is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I will definitely have my fancy spring equinox outfit on. My big Happy New Year vibes for that. Okay, let's get into it. Let me get a message from the team. You can measure the love you bring to each day by the joy you experience in each moment. You can measure. Hold on. You can measure the love you bring each day by the joy you experience in each moment. And I just want to remind you that you are provided for. And if you need more, prepare for more. Everything I need, I already have, or it's on its way, so I must prepare. On this beautiful Jupiter day, as we solidify the 9 year that we have embarked upon in 2025 together celestially with the spring equinox energy. I don't know if y'all could feel it in the air, man. First of all, we know the Aries them about to start blazing it up. So big up all the Aries, okay? I got a special place in my heart for all Aries. But I know they about to blaze it up right now. Same affirmation from yesterday. That's significant. Okay. Wow, y'all have no idea how significant this is. This is something fierce. This is some fierce spring equinox energy coming in. All right, let's see what else is going on. That's way too much. Not doing that. Woo, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. My GoPro just fell. It's all good. Put it right back on. Okay, so let's see. We have 5 affirmations from the Resonation deck. And we have 1 affirmation from the Foundation deck. Woo! Okay. We have Synchronicity 4.5, I take leaps of faith. Synchronicity 1.4, they're not just coincidences. Synchronicity 3.1, things always align. Synchronicity 4.1, I indulge the instincts. And Reveal and Heal 2.6, we are all growing. We have the Foundation deck cover and the Resonation deck cover right here. In case you're wondering, those are the paintings that I created to reflect the energy of season 1 and season 2 of the morning show. Now, these affirmations today are very interesting. First of all, as you can see, we have 4 synchronicity affirmations. We have Manifestation 2.1 at the bottom of the Foundation deck, I nurture my confidence, with the exact in order affirmation as the one that came out, Manifestation 2.2, I hone my focus. So for spring equinox, let's take giant leaps of faith on ourselves with I take leaps of faith, Synchronicity 4.5. Paying attention to the natural order and the flow of the universe with Synchronicity 1.4, they're not just coincidences. Synchronicity 3.1, things always align. Synchronicity 4.1, I indulge my instincts. Reveal and Heal 2.6, we are all growing. And Inner Child 1.7, I love to learn. So, For this Mercury Day self-love, hold on. So for this Mercury Day self-love message for a happy spring equinox, hold on, here we go. Wagwan, ask Lisa Legs. I just realized I jumped right into the affirmations. Pardon my manners. Today, we have a Mercury Day self-love message for happy spring equinox. This GoPro keep falling. Wow, interesting. Am I vibrating that hard and I'm shaking the table? Who needs to shake the table today and shake some things up? Because we're having a Mercury Day self-love message for happy spring equinox, setting purposeful intentions and taking leaps of faith. And one of the affirmations that came out is Synchronicity 4.5, I take leaps of faith. We can't make this up. So for a happy spring equinox, I just want to say Happy New Year. And now is the time to truly set your intentions. What purposeful intentions do you want to set for the new year? How are you taking leaps of faith on yourself? Inner Child 1.7, I love to learn. Where do you want to embark on some newness, a new lane, a new wave, where you're positioning yourself to tap into that inner child energy of learning? For me, it's Booty Yoga, and I'll be joining Mother Kia for a Booty Yoga session right after this. We're also going to do this on a regular basis. Manifestation 2.1, I nurture my confidence. See, doing Booty Yoga in the past has definitely helped me to feel more comfortable in my body. It gives me that flexibility and endurance while building my core and working my thighs and my glutes. Let's not forget this is a healing modality activating your lymphatic system. So as I hold my focus, indulging of my instincts to nurture my confidence, I recognize that we are all growing. Reveal and Heal 2.6, we are all growing. Not they are all growing, but we are all growing. Because as long as we're alive with breath in our lungs, we're positioned to learn something new. So they're not just coincidences. Synchronicity 1.4 and Synchronicity 3.1, things always align. They're not just coincidences. The universe is literally speaking to us. So indulge your instincts as a way to nurture your confidence to manifest what you need as you take leaps of faith. Take leaps of faith because things always align and we are all growing. At the very least, you'll be able to satisfy your heart, your soul, and your mind working together in harmony to take a leap of faith to give yourself that which you've always dreamed for. And if you do your best, at least you don't have to wonder later, what would have happened if I took that leap of faith on myself and did my best? I'm just saying, and what better time than the present with the spring equinox and everything looking so beautiful. Synchronicity 4.1, I indulge my instincts. With Mercury retrograde, everybody loves to say, don't do this, don't do that. But I think it's an opportunity for us to make sure that we're paying attention to the finer details. Like I said, for me, that retrograde energy is like a magnifying glass, amplifying the frequencies of the planet. And we're currently in a Venus and a Mercury retrograde. So I hone my focus because I know we're all growing. And speaking of growing, this squabble up beat is growing on me as I indulge in my freestyle challenge using the squabble up beat this week. As I squabble up with the past versions of myself that told me to keep my talents on the shelf, all I can say is I take leaps of faith because things always align, and I indulge my instincts because they're not just coincidences, right? And since we are all growing, I gotta keep in mind that I love to learn because I hone my focus as I nurture my confidence. These affirmations that came out today as I prepare myself to move and groove in the Booty Yoga session right after this, I recognize that the number one thing that I miss is being the best version of myself unapologetically. And so I stand in my own divine authority, and I'm grateful that you come rock with me every day as I anchor love, the Anchor Love Crew way at 7 a.m. daily, knowing that this daily practice of mine is helping my focus to be refined, as Manifestation 2.2 says, I hold my focus. Yes, and I only know how to be authentic. Forget the bogus, because they don't know what it is to take leaps of faith on themselves, or else they would never fake it. They would faith it, because faith in it till you make it is the way to do that sustainable winning. And ask me, because I'm living it every day. As the miracles keep miracling and the vibe keep vibing, I keep profiling. Check out my profile, see? Anchor Love Crew, the art of the lady, as I wear my lace gloves cunningly, specifically, artistically, as I create new paradigms for ladies and little girls, knowing that I do this for all the girls around the world, because we need upliftment. We need to know our worth. We need to know our value. We need to understand the worth of women on this plane, because I don't see anybody popping out of ribs. And no, this is not just dibs. I mean, you might try to call dibs. But this is for me as I anchor love for we. And I continue first eye wide open with my two eyes closed, knowing that I'd rather touch my nose than pretend. Where they do that at, not over here. See, I be wildin', putting love in the atmosphere. And it's always all about love. As I continue to learn and grow in flow, it is an honor to serve. Gratitude. Oh yeah, come join me after this for that booty yoga, baby. BUTI. You ever heard? You didn't learn? Yeah, all roads lead to art of healing.